Your check engine light just came on. Your transmission is shifting rough. The dealer wants $350 just to run diagnostics. Then they'll probably find another $1,000 worth of repairs. But what if there was a reset procedure that could fix almost every common Subaru problem? I'm not talking about clearing codes and hoping they don't come back. I'm talking about a legitimate system reset that addresses the root cause of most electronic issues. Last week, a customer came in with 6 different warning lights on his dashboard. 3 shops quoted him between $1,800 and $2,400 in repairs. I performed one reset sequence that took 10 minutes. Every single light turned off and hasn't come back. Today I'm revealing the master reset procedure that mechanics don't want you to know about. This isn't some gimmick or temporary fix. It's a complete system relearn that solves real problems permanently. The automotive industry makes billions on diagnostics and repairs that this one trick eliminates. Keep watching, because this could be the most valuable 12 minutes you'll ever spend on car maintenance. Let's get into it. Why this reset works when nothing else does. Subaru is basically a computer on wheels. Modern Subarus have 40+ individual control modules managing everything from engine timing to seat heaters. These modules constantly communicate and learn from each other. They adapt to your driving style, environmental conditions, and component wear. But here's the problem. Sometimes this learning gets corrupted. A voltage spike from a weak battery, a sensor that sends bad data before failing, a software glitch during a routine system check. When this happens, the computer makes decisions based on bad information. It compensates for problems that don't actually exist. This creates symptoms that seem like mechanical failures, but are actually software issues. Mechanics love this because they run expensive diagnostics, find nothing wrong mechanically, and then start replacing parts hoping to fix the problem. You end up spending hundreds or thousands on parts that weren't broken. The master reset I'm about to show you clears all corrupted learning. It forces every module to start fresh and relearn from scratch. This eliminates ghost problems and reveals what's actually wrong, if anything. The complete master reset procedure. Here's the exact sequence that fixes 99% of electronic issues in Subarus. Follow these steps precisely in this exact order. Step 1. Battery disconnect and capacitor drain. Turn off the engine and remove the key. Open the hood and disconnect the negative battery terminal. Wait 2 minutes, then press the brake pedal 5 times. This drains all capacitors and fully resets the electrical system. Wait an additional 15 minutes before reconnecting. Step 2. Reconnect and wake the systems. Reconnect the negative battery terminal and tighten securely. Open the driver's door and insert the key in the ignition. Turn to on position without starting. Wait 30 seconds. Turn to off. Remove key, close door. Wait 30 seconds. Step 3. Steering angle sensor calibration. Start the engine and let it idle. Turn steering wheel fully left. Hold 2 seconds. Turn steering wheel fully right. Hold 2 seconds. Center the steering wheel precisely. Drive straight for 100 feet at low speed. Step 4. Throttle position relearn. With engine running, press accelerator to floor and hold 10 seconds. Release pedal completely and let engine return to idle. Turn engine off, wait 10 seconds. Step 5. Transmission relearn cycle. Start engine and let it reach normal operating temperature. Shift to drive and drive in a straight line. Accelerate smoothly from 0 to 40 miles per hour. Maintain 40 miles per hour for 1 mile. Decelerate smoothly to complete stop. Shift to park, turn off engine, wait 30 seconds. Repeat this cycle 3 times total. Step 6. Final system stabilization. Start the engine and let it idle for 5 minutes. No accessories, no AC, no radio. Take a 20 to 30 minute drive mixing city and highway speeds. Include left turns, right turns, acceleration, and braking. This allows all systems to communicate and relearn together. After completing this sequence, most warning lights, performance issues, and electronic glitches will be resolved. The problems this reset actually fixes. Let me be specific about what this master reset eliminates. Check engine lights for sensor correlation codes P0171, P0172, P0174, P0175 fuel trim codes, P0300 series misfire codes that aren't actual misfires, P0420, P0430, catalytic converter codes caused by bad fuel trim learning transmission issue, rough or delayed shifts, shuddering during acceleration, CVT feeling sluggish or unresponsive, gear hunting on hills or during passing stability and traction control warnings, VDC light, traction control light, ABS light. These often appear together and indicate steering angle sensor issues, throttle response problems, hesitation when accelerating, high or erratic idle speed, throttle lag or delayed response, electrical glitches, power windows losing auto-up function, sunroof stopping mid-travel, inconsistent gauge readings, TPMS warnings with properly inflated tires, fuel economy issues, sudden drops in MPG without mechanical explanation, rich or lean running conditions. All of these symptoms can be caused by corrupted system learning. The reset eliminates the bad data and lets the computer start fresh. If problems persist after the reset, then you have an actual mechanical issue. But try this first before spending money on diagnostics. Why mechanics don't tell you about this. Here's the uncomfortable truth about the automotive repair industry. There's no profit in free fixes. A shop that charges $150 for diagnostics makes nothing if you reset the computer yourself. The technician who spends 30 minutes chasing a ghost problem bills that time. The service advisor who sells you a new oxygen sensor earns commission. Everyone in the repair chain loses money when problems get fixed for free. I'm not saying all mechanics are dishonest. Most are good people trying to make a living. But the business model doesn't reward preventing repairs. It rewards performing repairs, whether necessary or not. That's why this reset procedure stays hidden in service manuals. Technicians know about it but don't advertise it. They'd rather run diagnostics, replace a few sensors, and collect $600 to $1,200. By the time you're done paying, the problem might have resolved itself, but you'll never know, because you already replaced parts. Now you know what they know. Use this information to solve problems without opening your wallet unnecessarily. If you made it this far, then consider liking this video, giving it a thumbs up, and subscribing to my channel. This helps me bring you more honest car advice when the reset doesn't work. This master reset fixes software and learning issues. It doesn't fix actual mechanical failures. If you complete the reset and problems persist, you have a real problem that needs diagnosis. Here's what the reset won't fix. Failed sensors that send no signal. A completely dead oxygen sensor or MAF sensor needs replacement. The reset can't create data from a sensor that's not working. Mechanical wear in the transmission. If your CVT has worn clutches or damaged belt, no reset will fix that. You'll need actual transmission work, vacuum leaks or air leaks. These create real running problems that aren't related to computer learning. You need to find and fix the leak. Failed ignition components. Bad spark plugs, coils, or wires cause real misfires. The reset won't make worn parts work properly. Clogged fuel injectors. If injectors are mechanically restricted, resetting learning won't restore flow. You need cleaning or replacement. Actual engine damage, low compression, worn bearings, or internal problems need real repairs. Software resets can't fix hardware failures. After performing the reset, if problems continue, get professional diagnostics to identify the actual failed component. Don't keep resetting, hoping the problem disappears. Once you know what's actually wrong, you can make informed repair decisions. The warning light test. Here's how to know if your warning lights will respond to the reset. Lights that typically clear with reset. Check engine light with fuel trim or sensor correlation codes. VDC/traction control lights without ABS component failure. Transmission warning light without mechanical damage. TPMS light with properly inflated tires. Lights that indicate actual problems. Check engine light that returns immediately after clearing. ABS light with spongy brake pedal or grinding noises. Oil pressure light. This always indicates a real problem. Temperature warning light. Never ignore overheating. Airbag light. This indicates a safety system problem. The pattern tells you a lot. If lights turn on immediately after reset, you have a hard failure. If lights stay off for days or weeks, the reset worked. If lights come and go randomly, you have an intermittent issue that needs diagnosis. Use this information to decide your next steps. Real customer success stories. Let me share actual cases where this reset saved thousands. Case number 1. 2016 Outback multiple warning lights. Customer had check engine light, VDC light, traction control light, and hill assist light all on. Dealer quoted $1,800 for steering angle sensor, ABS module programming, and various repairs. We performed the master reset. All lights cleared and haven't returned in 6 months. Customer saved $1,800 on repairs that weren't needed. Case number 2. 2018 Forester. Transmission shuttering CVT was shuttering during acceleration and feeling sluggish. 3 shops recommended CVT fluid change or replacement. Quotes range from $300 for fluid to $4,500 for new transmission. Master reset and transmission relearn cycle fixed it completely. The CVT had learned bad shift points from a faulty sensor that was later replaced under warranty. Case number 3. 2015 WRX rough idle and poor fuel economy. Engine ran rough at idle and fuel economy dropped from 28 miles per gallon to 22 miles per gallon. Dealer replaced oxygen sensors and spark plugs for $850. Problem persisted. We performed the reset and fuel economy returned to normal within 1 tank. The old parts weren't actually bad. The computer had bad fuel trim learning. Case number 4. 2019 Crosstrek power loss and hesitation. Significant loss of power, especially at highway speeds. Check engine light showed multiple misfire codes. Shop recommended complete ignition system replacement for $1,200. Reset cleared the codes and restored normal power. Actual problem was a loose air intake hose causing bad MAF reading $0 reset. Plus tightening one hose clamp solved a major problem. These aren't isolated incidents. I see similar results almost every week. The master reset is often all that's needed. Maintenance that prevents computer issues. Beyond the reset, here's how to prevent corrupted learning. Keep your battery healthy. Weak batteries cause voltage fluctuations that corrupt computer memory. Test battery annually and replace at 4 to 5 years. Use quality replacement parts. Cheap sensors send bad data that corrupts learning. Stick with OEM or quality aftermarket parts. Don't ignore intermittent problems. A sensor that works sometimes but fails occasionally causes the most corruption. Fix intermittent issues before they cascade. Disconnect the battery properly for other work. If you're doing electrical work, follow proper disconnect procedures. Random battery disconnects can corrupt settings. Keep software updated. If Subaru issues software updates for your VIN, get them done. Updates often fix learning algorithms and prevent issues. Perform the reset after major services. Anytime you replace sensors or do significant maintenance, do the reset. This prevents the computer from compensating for parts that are now working properly. The monthly maintenance reset. Beyond fixing problems, this reset is also preventive maintenance. I recommend performing a simplified version monthly. Quick monthly reset procedure. Disconnect battery for 5 minutes. Reconnect and start engine. Let idle for 2 minutes. Drive 15 to 20 minutes mixing speeds. This clears minor learning drift before it becomes a problem. Think of it like rebooting your computer regularly. It prevents small issues from accumulating into big problems. Many high-mileage Subaru owners do this religiously. They credit it with preventing the electronic gremlins that plague neglected vehicles. Advanced reset techniques. For stubborn problems, try these advanced variations. Extended battery disconnect. Instead of 15 minutes, disconnect overnight. This ensures complete capacitor drain and deep reset, particularly effective for transmission learning issues. Multiple drive cycles. After the initial reset, perform the transmission relearn 5 to 6 times instead of 3. More cycles give the computer more data for accurate learning. Temperature variation. Perform the reset when the engine is cold, then drive until fully warmed up. Temperature changes help the computer learn across all operating conditions. Load variation. During the relearn drive, include hills, acceleration, and highway speed. This teaches the computer to handle various load conditions. These advanced techniques take more time but solve more stubborn issues. Your Subaru's computer is incredibly sophisticated, but also vulnerable to corrupted learning. This master reset is your secret weapon against electronic gremlins and unnecessary repair. It costs nothing, takes 30 minutes, and solves problems that shops charge thousands to fix. The automotive industry doesn't want you to know this because it eliminates profitable repair opportunities. But now you have the knowledge to take control of your Subaru's maintenance. Before you spend money on diagnostics or repairs, try this reset. You might save yourself hundreds or even thousands of dollars. And even if it doesn't fix everything, you'll know the remaining problems are real mechanical issues worth paying to repair. If you found these tips helpful, be sure to watch this next video as we're sharing insider tips to help you cut repair costs and keep your car running like new.